Sony's upcoming PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds feature 2 hidden microphones, and having a high-quality microphone is pretty much essential for gamers these days. Now, Sony claims with their new AI-enhanced noise rejection that you'll be heard loud and clear with microphone noise rejection technology powered by artificial intelligence. So that begs the question then, just how good or bad are the mics in the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds? Let's find out. So full disclosure up front, Sony did provide the PlayStation Pulse Explorers to me in partnership with Acoustics. I've actually done an unboxing video on the Acoustics YouTube channel, and I'll be doing a review for them as well. However, I've not been paid anything to make content for that channel. I do get to keep the Explore wireless earbuds for free after I'm done. I've not been paid anything. I've not been paid to say anything in particular. I'm actually doing this video here on my own channel because I'm allowed to make whatever content I want on my own channel with these. So I'm going to be using both Bluetooth and PlayStation Link on my MacBook Air, recording into Adobe Audition so you can see pretty much in real time how these mics sound. Now, I'm obviously not going to be applying any type of post-processing or EQ or noise reduction on these tracks. The only thing I'm doing is bringing the level up slightly to match what the overall level of this mic is, which is the Audio-Technica 8T875R for reference. After this initial test, I will kind of go over some other mics and other headsets that I just have laying around that I want to kind of compare this to, see how they stack up. Stick around because I will also be testing the noise rejection on these as well. We'll start with the Bluetooth mic quality and then check out the PlayStation Link mic quality. Let's do it. This is a test of the microphone on the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds connected via Bluetooth. I guess that's all you need to know really. And kind of, talk a little lower to see how they sound here. And we'll talk a little higher to see how they handle like higher volume levels. And if they cut off words when we start talking quietly, then we'll know that they're cutting off words. So yeah, this is a test of the microphone on the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds connected via PlayStation Link. And yeah, I don't know or think that these will sound any different than Bluetooth, but I could be wrong. And I will happily be proven wrong. And yeah, so hopefully you can kind of get an indication of what these sound like. And yeah, that's super cool, I guess. So after listening to this comparison of the two back to back over and over again with headphones, I can honestly say I couldn't really detect any differences between the two. They both sound pretty much identical to me. The audio quality is not that great, in my opinion, especially for $200. Expected a little more. But now I want to kind of compare these to see how they stack up against just some other headsets I had lying around. This is not an extensive comparison or anything like that, or super technical. In no order whatsoever, I have the AirPods 2nd generation. These are just your standard AirPods. Are not Pro or anything like that. They normally go for about 80 to 100 bucks. I use these to mainly listen to music. I know that the mics on these are freaking garbage. It will be super interesting to hear how they compare to the Pulse Explorers back to back. So that should be fun. Then after that, I have the Jabra Elite 85T. Now these normally retail for about $180 to $230. These are earbuds. Interested to see how these sound. I've actually never heard the mic on these, so that'll be interesting. And then I grabbed a couple of wired options. So I have your standard like earpods. I keep saying AirPods. These are basically the standard $15-ish earphones that used to come with phones when they had headphone jacks. Remember that, when Apple used to include a pair of these in every single box? And then finally, I have what I use as my chat headset all the time. If I could get it untangled here. It's the HyperX Cloud chat headset. It's a mono headset, so it's mainly designed just for chat. So I use it on the PlayStation, on the Xbox, on Discord. This is kind of my go-to. I really like how this headset feels and sounds, but you're not really gonna use this for game audio. It's just for chat audio. Game audio will come out of your speakers and stuff. So not a fair comparison. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to see how this sounds compared to a $200 headset from Sony directly. I'll just be testing these out, going back and forth, and just seeing how everything sounds. So let's dive in and check it out. This is a test of the microphone on the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds connected via PlayStation Link. This is a test of the microphone on the AirPods 2nd generation connected via Bluetooth. So yeah, these are just your kind of standard AirPods, I guess. They sound pretty much like garbage, and I'll agree with that. They do sound like crap. So yeah, curious to see how these stack up against the PlayStation Link though, and the Bluetooth via the Pulse Explorers. This is a test of the microphone on the Jabra Elite 85T earbuds. I guess that's all they're called. So yeah, you get to kind of hear what these sound like. Yeah, I'm actually curious to hear what these sound like because I've never heard them. I should also mention that just like with the Pulse Explorers, no EQ or post-processing will be done to anything that you're hearing right now on any of these headsets. Then just bring the level up to match everything else. So that's pretty much it. This is a test of the microphone on the EarPods, which are the Apple wired earbuds or headphones or whatever you want to call these. And yeah, this is kind of like a standard thing that used to come with phones and now it doesn't. And yeah, I mean, you kind of get what you get with these. I will say that they're quite a lot better than the AirPods, which just sound like garbage. And yeah, I still actually use these for phone calls all the time with a little lightning adapter. So super good. This is a test of the microphone on the HyperX Cloud Chat headset. It's about a $25 headset. This is what it sounds like. This is what I use all the time when I play games on my PlayStation or Xbox. I also use this on Discord because they have great noise reduction there where I can't really hear other people's games. It's pretty awesome for those with home theaters because it cuts down on a lot. And you really just hear the person's voice unless there's like a cutscene and you can hear it in the game. This is a test of the microphone on the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds connected via PlayStation Link. This is a test of the microphone on the AirPods second generation connected via Bluetooth. This is a test of the microphone on the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds connected via PlayStation Link. This is a test of the microphone on the Jabra Elite 85T. This is a test of the microphone on the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds connected via PlayStation Link. This is a test of the microphone on the EarPods. This is a test of the microphone on the PlayStation Pulse Explore wireless earbuds connected via PlayStation Link. This is a test of the microphone on the HyperX Cloud Chat headset. Okay, I'm back on the EarPods now because these pick up a lot of noise most of the time, and I thought this would be a great kind of comparison to see how well the noise rejection works on the PlayStation Pulse Explorer. So I have a tower oscillating fan over here. It has 4 different levels of intensity. I'm going to cycle through those, take a little beat, let you hear the noise, go up a level, and then once it hits level 4, I'll lean back over here and kind of talk just a little bit, and then we'll switch over to the Pulse Explorers and see how those fare. All right, I'm starting now, so here is level 1. Level 2. Level 3. And level 4. All right, so I'll lean back now so you can kind of hear, and this is pretty loud. I can hear it over here on my end, and it's pretty distracting. I know that if you were maybe on the phone, someone would be able to hear this for sure. So yeah, it's pretty distracting. So I'm going to switch over to the PlayStation Explorers now, and we'll see how the noise reduction works on these. All right, so these are the PlayStation Pulse Explorers via PlayStation Link. I'll start with number 1 again. So here's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. All right, so I'm sure you can tell I've actually tested this already, and this is what impressed me the most. Now you can probably hear a little bit of static in my voice right now, but for the most part, compared to the EarPods, this sounds far and away better. If I stop talking, you can't really hear it at all. Now, even if I talk like at a lower volume, like I'm kind of not whispering, but I've just kind of lowered my voice a little bit so you can kind of hear how these sound. I think it still probably sounds pretty good. Again, you could probably hear a little bit in the background, but whatever they're doing with their AI noise rejection, it's definitely working. Maybe a little over aggressive at times, but yeah, I don't think anybody will be able to tell if you have a fan on in the background. All right, that was honestly more intensive than I thought it was going to be. It was a lot of recording. But what have we learned? Just being honest, not a huge fan of the overall quality of the voice with the PlayStation Pulse Explorers. It kind of sounds like you're underwater a little bit and super muffled. And sometimes the AI noise rejection can be like a little too aggressive, where it starts cutting off the ends of words. Like if you're saying something and then you kind of lower your voice at the very end of a word, it'll cut the end of the word off and just kind of make it sound really, I guess, dull, lifeless is pretty accurate. I think the mic is serviceable. It's just, it could be way better. Now, the actual audio quality on the headset itself, I do enjoy. Once I found the right ear tips, it does come with 4 ear tips, and I had to go back and forth to find ones that fit, that sealed well in my ears, that also didn't hurt. When I did that, the bass was finally really, really great. It's just finding that, like, most of the time when I was testing out the ear tips, there was like the bass was kind of non-existent. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. So yeah, these definitely do seal to your ears, and you have to do some trial and error to find the ear tips included that will work for you. But once you do, it is pretty comfortable for long sessions. I think I played Spider-Man 2 for about 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, overall, I mean, they're okay. For $200, I kind of expect more. This is running the firmware, I guess, that it shipped with. So if there is an update that changes, I would do another mic test in a heartbeat just to see if there's an improvement there. They also need to add some features that are honestly missing from these, like EQ functionality, non-existent here. That really needs to be kind of stock at this point, considering that the Pulse 3Ds that are 3 years old now have that functionality. So anyway, overall impressions, generally pretty okay for the game audio, kind of crappy for the microphone, but it will get by in a pinch. You just might have some complaints from some people. Now, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful at all, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know. Also, are you going to be picking up the PlayStation Pulse Explorer wireless earbuds? Or are you going to hold out for the PlayStation Pulse Elite coming out in February next year? I'm kind of excited to check that one out. I did put a request in to review those as well, so I'd love to do a mic test there and compare it to these. Sony, if you're watching, I definitely would love to get a PlayStation Pulse Elite sent to me. Please? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, all that fun stuff if you want to, and I'll catch you in the next video.